fellas, Bob's your uncle. We're off on another episode of Trippy Food and another installment of Hot Noods. Well, they're not all hot, but you know, they're all noodles. And so we're trying 3 different instant noodles. And there's kind of a variety today. We stick with really hot chicken type noodles, but we're doing things a little bit differently, and we have 3 different types of noodles. The first one is somebody who I think might be new to the instant noodle game, and that's Trader Joe's. So this is instant ramen, and it mentions that it's chicken flavored. So you look at the ingredients, it's the only one that really has chicken. It has chicken fat, it has chicken extract. So this one actually has chicken in it. So I think it's going to be chickeny flavored. Number 2 on our hit parade is from Dream Kitchen. That's the name of the company. And this is Spicy Miso. So Spicy Miso noodles from Dream Kitchen. I want a dream kitchen so I don't have to eat alone. Dream Kitchen Spicy Miso noodles. I'm doing them in the order of, I think, of heat. Last but not least, our old friend Samyang, and this is new, I haven't seen this one before, but Buldak, which is the type of chicken, or a type of preparation of chicken, and this is kimchi, hot chicken flavored ramen. Now, the person on the front, the chicken on the front is not screaming with their face all red and fire coming out of their mouth, so I don't know that it's that hot. But it does say that it's hot chicken flavored ramen, and there's no chicken in here whatsoever. It's artificial chicken flavor. Now, again, if you have the resources, well, what I recommend you do whenever you're making noodles like this, especially if they're chicken flavored, is to use chicken broth. And then water it down by half. So half water, half chicken broth. And it adds more chicken flavor, especially the ones that are supposed to taste like chicken. We don't have chicken broth today, so we're just going to go with plain water. Also, if you make your own chicken broth by cooking down the carcass left over from that Costco chicken that you buy, my advice is you pick off the little pieces of meat, throw those pieces of meat in there as well. More chicken flavor. So we're going to start with Trader Joe's instant ramen soup. We all have varying degrees of cook time. Trader Joe's instant ramen says to cook for 6 minutes, then stir it and let it stand. Let it stand. I think this one is 3 and this one is 4. But this one tells you to reserve the sauce, pour the water out, then put the sauce back in. So they're all a little bit different. But we're going to start with Trader Joe's instant ramen soup. I think that should be hot, but we'll go ahead and get our water nice and hot. I don't have chopsticks today. We're going to use a fork. Deal with it. Okay, our water's hot. There's a packet of something. There is a, what is this? Cell pack Giopa. I don't know what this is. This is crazy stuff. Okay, apparently it's an oil packet. I can't even read it, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and put these in. It's cute, at least it's all knotted. It's just this big knot of noodles. It's like machine oil. It's clear. It's a clear oil. It's kind of weird. Doesn't smell like anything. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. It does not say how, I mean, there's no line in there to match up to, but, you know, we're going to give it our best shot. Let's see, do we have something to cover that? We'll use that. That's probably right. And let's start our timer. Six minutes. There we go. Hey, 6 minutes. And we do not dawdle because I've done this where you wait too long and everything gets mushy. So let's see. It's a creamy broth. A little unusual. Smells like miso. Smells like miso soup. You know, with that little cake of tofu in it. I don't know if there's tofu in here or not. I don't think so. The noodles are kind of odd. Almost looks like spaghetti. It's still in a clump. Look at that. Alrighty. Yeah, it's just one huge clump. I don't know if you're supposed to eat it like that. I don't think so. Everything all lumped together. Let's give this a shot. Gonna twirl it spaghetti style. I'm sure this is hot, heat hot. That was boiling water. Also, I have some gochujang just in case I want to pep it up. I'm probably not going to do this one because it's miso soup. It's supposed to be miso soup, but it's not supposed to be spicy. Let's give it a shot. That's odd. Boiling hot water for 6 minutes, and the noodles are chewy. Not that I don't mind chewy noodles. I like my pasta al dente, but just kind of odd. It's been in boiling water for 6 minutes. It's still hot. It's a very mild taste. The chicken is subtle, but it's there. I think I'm digging the chewiness of those noodles. Let me try some of the broth. Because really, that's what miso soup is all about, it's the broth. Hot. It's actually pretty good. Sometimes miso soup has a tendency to be salty. This one's not so much. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a thumbs up. This is not the best miso soup I've ever had. If I go into a Japanese restaurant, I get miso soup there. Probably going to be better than this. But you know, for an instant one, not bad at all. So I'm going to put this one aside. Let's do this guy next. And this guy is 3 minutes. The directions are somewhat the same. I just poked a hole in the top, because that's how I roll. It's like they don't want you to get into this. There we go. Okay. Ooh, okay. Oh, isn't this cute? Little folding fork. Tiny fork. We're going to use this one, but it's cute. Let's see, we have a pack of seasoning and a pack of veggie mix. All right, fine, be that way. Solid block of noodles. Okay, this looks like cheese. Oh, wow! It's not hot or anything. It's just that I got that dust. I swallowed it. I mean, I breathed in that dust from there. It looks like the cheese dust that you get with mac and cheese. It's interesting. Little bits of pieces of vegetables. I think my water's probably still hot. Let's go ahead and pour that in. It says up to the line. There we go. Cover that. Put this guy on top. Set the timer for 3 minutes. It's going to be a little over. So sue me. I just love that little fork. Who gives you a little fork? They do. So cute. Aha. We will sell no wine before it's time. Hand me that corkscrew. All right, here we go. Well, the noodles still are in a big chunk, but it looks like they're cooked. Kind of have to break them up a little bit. There's a lot of noodles in here. These are finer noodles. And it looked like they soaked up a lot of the broth. The broth is kind of reddish. I don't know if it's hot. It doesn't say hot. Oh yeah, spicy miso. And the difference is, from this miso, the noodles in this one are thicker. The noodles in this one are more clumped together, and it has those little bits of vegetables with it. All right, I guess now is as good a time as any to give this a shot. And again, not a lot of broth. That seemed that all got sucked up by the noodles. Here we go. Probably hotter than hell, heat-wise. It has a capsaicin heat, but it almost tastes chemical. It doesn't taste like a particular pepper, like it's from an extract or something. You know, if it was in the powder, I imagine that it, essentially is an extract. But somehow, when you reconstitute that with everything else, kind of has like a chemical taste to it. Little vegetable packet. It makes a little bit of a difference. Makes it taste like, the instant noodles, like Nishin or, cup of soup. This is okay. It's just mildly spicy. It's not crazy spicy. Let's try the broth. Yeah, it's spicier if you just drink the broth. It's okay. I mean, there's nothing special about this. It's kind of garden variety. It's not crazy hot like the the Samyangs or the Aldos. But it'll do in a pinch. All right. There it goes. So now, last but not least, the Buldak that gets weird on us for some reason. It makes us do crazy things. I'm sorry, Samyang. I like the Samyang ones though, even though they're artificial chicken flavor. I like the heat. I like the flavor of their noodles. And this one's kimchi, so it should be different. All right, so it's a paste sauce. Here's our noodles. Let's see if there's anything underneath it so we don't leave anything in there. There's not. It looks like there's little bits of probably Szechuan pepper sitting in there in the noodle. It's like embedded in the noodles. Okay, so this one is water up to the line. Fill with water for 4 minutes. After 4 minutes, pour off the water, add the sauce. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give this another tap here, just in case that got cold, or colder, or cooler. I'm looking forward to this. Again, I like the Samyang noodles. They're usually pretty good. Maybe those little red bits are actually kimchi. Maybe it's like the kimchi is what's in the noodles. I can't imagine that the kimchi's in the sauce. But it does say Buldak Kimchi sauce. So. Yeah, not sure what that is. Yeah, maybe that's the kimchi in the bottom. Okay, hot enough. Four minutes. And go. Soup's on! Okay. Now we have to get rid of the water. I'm going to stir it up just a little bit. That was close. Break that up. Let's get rid of the water. Let's see if we can do this without killing anyone. Crisis averted. Okay, let's put our sauce in. Ooh. Up from the ground come a bubbling sludge. Ooh, that looks nasty. Ooh, it smells hot. But that's weird. Ooh. It looks like the kind of blood that oozes out of a undead cadaver. Oh, I see. It breaks down. It coats the noodles. It becomes redder, not as black. And it smells hot. It smells really hot. Wow. I'm a little nervous about this. It smells really hot. But I'm thinking, how can it be hotter than their 2X, right? It can't, can it? Can it? This. Look at this. All right. Here we go. Fake chicken, kimchi flavored, Samyang Buldak Kimchi noodles. Oh, wow. It starts off this tangy, kind of sour taste. Then the heat kicks in. It doesn't mess around. It's hot. I'm surprised, the chicken doesn't look that like they're really that hot on the label, but it brings some heat. I can't say it's as hot as the 2X, but it's hot. It packs some heat. What it lacks though is it's not really savory, And the thing is if it's going to be a chicken flavor, you have to have some sort of savory, even if it comes from mushrooms or something. You have to have some sort of savoriness to it that this kind of lacks. Again, there's like a little slightly sour taste to this. Could be the kimchi flavor. That's hot though. That's really hot. I don't know. There's it's almost something like fruity. There's something sour and something fruity. Maybe citric acid. Maybe vinegar. I'm not sure. But maybe it's something to reconstitute the kimchi. It's not It's not the best. They do better ones. It's not bad if you want a hot one, just to kind of get your endorphins going. you know, for that capsaicin high. That's a nice one. Not sure that I really get the kimchi flavor though and everything. So I'm gonna give that one a thumbs in the middle. Kind of had more hopes for it, more kimchi flavor, and I wish it was more savory because it's supposed to be chicken flavor, right? So it should have be more savory. I'm gonna give that one a thumbs in the middle. So I guess I have to rate these now. So I'm going to rate these. I'm actually going to give the Trader Joe's ramen, instant ramen soup, thumbs up, and put that in #1 position. It's what it says it is. You know, it's ramen. It has real chicken flavor. It tastes like a miso soup. There's, you know, it has that that tofu flavor and everything. So I'm going to give this one a thumbs up, and that's going to be #1. I think number two, we're going to do the Samyang #2, because it's fun. It brings the heat. It does have some flavor. Maybe slightly disappointing because of the lack of the kimchi punch, and the fact that that too could be more savory. And then last place, I think the spicy miso, because it's just okay. It's like a chemical heat, and then it's somewhere. It's not quite miso, but then it's hot and tries to be something else. So I think that's going to be dead last. So the Trader Joe's instant ramen first. This guy second. This guy third. Try them all. You guys might have a different opinion on these soups than I had, but so give them all a shot. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below and see what you think. And then we'll go out and we'll try to find some more that we can review for you. But when we go out, we're going to be careful because it's crazy out there. So please be careful. Please take care of yourselves. Please take care of others. And we'll see you soon. Thanks for checking out Trippy Food. If you enjoyed watching that video half as much as I did making it, well then I enjoyed it twice as much as you did. And if that's the case, you'll probably like this video right here. And if not, check out this video right here. That one's a little bit different. Either way, leave a comment down below. And be sure to subscribe by clicking on the Trippy Food icon right here. Glad you could make it, and we hope to see you again soon.